Hey, what's going on, folks? This your boy New Jack coming at you live. So we have a new college football rankings. Clemson is still at number 1. Alabama jumps to number 2. Ohio State remains at number 3. And Notre Dame is at number 4. This week's college football matchup: Oklahoma versus Baylor. This should be a really good football game. I'm looking forward to this matchup. But first, before I talk about this game, I want to give y'all my predictions on the other top 4 college football games being played this Saturday. The first game: Alabama versus Mississippi State. A SEC West matchup. This game's being played at Mississippi State, and I don't see Mississippi State defeating the Roll Tide. I just don't see it. Even though this game is at Mississippi State, I don't see it. I have the Roll Tide defeating Mississippi State. My final score prediction: Alabama 34, Mississippi State 23. The second game: Oregon versus Stanford. A Pac-12 matchup. I like this game. I'm looking forward into watching this game. This game's being played at Stanford, and I really believe that Stanford is going to win this game. And I also believe that Stanford will win the Pac-12 this year. Will they make the college football playoff? We shall see. If they win out and win the Pac-12 championship, more likely Stanford will make the Final Four. My final score prediction in this game: I have Stanford defeating Oregon. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Stanford 44, Oregon 38. This is going to be a high-scoring game. I have Stanford defeating Oregon 44-38. The third game: Memphis versus Houston. Another good matchup. You have Memphis, that is 8-1, versus Houston, that is undefeated with a 9-0 record. This game's being played at Houston, and I have Houston defeating Memphis. My final score prediction: Houston 47, Memphis 42. And last but not least, the Ohio State versus Illinois. This game's being played at Illinois, and of course, I have my Buckeyes winning this game. JT Barrett is back in the lineup off of a 1-game suspension. Urban Meyer already announced it that he will start at quarterback this Saturday. My final score prediction: I have Ohio State defeating Illinois 45-17. And now for the big game, the Big 12 Showdown: Oklahoma versus Baylor. Oklahoma has won 4 straight games in a good fashion since losing to Texas last month. Ever since then, Oklahoma is averaging 58 points per game. They sit at 5-1 in the Big 12, now tied with TCU after their loss to Oklahoma State. Oklahoma's quarterback, Baker Mayfield, has passed for at least 3 touchdown passes for the 7th time this season. The Sooners are tied for second in the country, averaging 46 points per game, and Mayfield's completing 70% of his passes for 2,812 yards, with 28 touchdowns to only 4 interceptions. Running back P. Ryan has a total of 185 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games. Look for him to rush for over 100 yards against that Baylor's defense. Defensively, Oklahoma will get tested through the air, and they have the nation's 16th ranked passing defense. But the Sooners have to overcome Baylor, TCU, and Oklahoma State over the next 3 weeks to make any noise in the college football playoff rankings. And for Baylor, is ranked number 1 in college football in total offense, with their freshman quarterback, Jared Stidham, takes on the Big 12's best defense on Saturday. He proceeded to throttle Kansas State last week with 419 passing yards and 3 touchdowns, with another on the ground in his first start of his college career in place of Baylor's seasoned starting quarterback, Seth Russell. Baylor does have a Big 12 leading rusher and junior running back, Shock Linwood, to ease some of the pressure off their freshman quarterback. But he struggled last week against Kansas State, rushing a season low 72 yards and next draws a Sooners defense that allowed 8 rushing scores all season. Yet, Baylor's secondary isn't too far behind Oklahoma. Powered by Big 12 interception leader and junior cornerback Xavier Howard. Baylor's second in the conference in yards allowed per game. What a matchup this is going to be. My final score prediction. This is going to be a high scoring game. And I really believe that Oklahoma will defeat Baylor in their house 45-41. Oklahoma 45, Baylor 41. Now, if Baylor still had Seth Russell healthy and playing, I would pick Baylor in this game. With their freshman quarterback and without Seth Russell at the quarterback position, I don't see Baylor defeating Oklahoma. I have Oklahoma defeating Baylor. I believe Mayfield is going to have a field day at quarterback for Oklahoma. I believe he's going to throw for over 300 yards and have at least 4 touchdowns in this game. Baker Mayfield will have a field day against Baylor. So I have Oklahoma defeating Baylor 45-41. I hope y'all enjoyed this. There's more videos coming at y'all. Sometime tomorrow I'm going to do an NFL video for y'all. So y'all stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, y'all take care and make it hard.